Hello, everybody, and how is everybody doing this Thursday night? I hope everybody's had a good week. Yeah, so we're back doing these live streams. I hope you can hear me. The We're actually using some new software to do this with going forward, and I think it might. Um, Work out for the best. We can do a lot of different things with it. But anyway, like I said, I hope everybody's having a good week this week. And man, it's only a few days away from our huge television taping this coming Saturday night. And man, what a TV taping this is going to be. If you've been to the last series of television tapings we've had, then they've all been incredible. So this Saturday night will be no different. Of course, we've got TNA star Eddie Edwards swinging by EPW on Saturday night on his way to Dallas for the big TNA pay-per-view on Sunday. And then, of course, a who's who of all your favorite EPW stars. We got some debuts this weekend, all kinds of stuff. But if anybody has got any questions or any comments or anything, make sure and put those in the comments, and I will be happy to answer those for you. If we get a few more people, I tell you what, everybody do me a favor. So we are simulcasting on YouTube as well as our Facebook page. So if you are on YouTube, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. That helps us a great deal with our YouTube channel. And if you are on Facebook, make sure to hit the like button and hit the share button. We're going to try to get this out to as many people as possible. We want to tell everybody about EPW Wrestling and what's going on this weekend, stuff that's coming up. Absolutely incredible stuff. And guys, you just have no idea about some of the announcements we're fixing to make. So super excited about that. If you, I tell you what, do me a favor. Like I said, we're using some new software to go live with now. And if you can, let's see, if you can hear me, post something in the comments so that I can see it come up, because like I said, we're using some new technology, and I'm not real familiar with it. So we're going to learn this thing together. Let's see. Okay. I've been EPW coming to Batesville this year. I have no idea just yet. I hope so. We were there last year back in June, but I hope that we end up back in Batesville this year. I would love to come back over that way, but man, this year, EPW is going to be everywhere. Places we've been in the past, and we're going back by request. We're going back, or some places that EPW has never been before. We'll be making some of those announcements as we go along. Matter of fact, talking about somewhere we have been just today, and this is for the folks that's on here, and I can't even see exactly how many people's on here, but we just confirmed today that EPW will be going back to Mantassia High School in August for the Meet the Mustangs event that we did last year. We had almost 700 people there. So that's exciting news. So we'll be going back to Mantassia in August, and I have literally have not mentioned that to anyone. But yeah, so man, EPW is going to be all over the place. We're fixing to make some announcements about some really big shows coming up, and man, I just you guys are going to be in for a pleasant surprise. But like I said, if you got any questions, comments, put them in the comments. We'll throw them up on the screen, and I'll answer some stuff, answer some questions, whatever you guys have. And even if maybe it gets me in a little trouble, it's all right. I promise you, I can stand the heat. So I'll answer questions about pretty much anything. My phone's going crazy over here, but anyway, yeah. So if you got any questions, anything you want to say, put them in the comments, and we'll talk a little bit, talk some EPW wrestling tonight. We'll talk wrestling in general about whatever you guys want to talk about. And I've got a little time tonight before start working on some prep for this weekend. So yeah, so just a few things coming up that I'll talk about. Of course, our television taping this weekend with TNA star Eddie Edwards, who will be in the house. Guys, our reserve seats, reserve ringside seats are just about completely gone. I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 left for ringside. We've still got some general admission bleacher seats. And we'll be looking for you Saturday night. It's going to be a big card, big crowd, and we're super excited about it. Don't have my list with me actually, but all your favorite EPW stars are going to be there. Marco Harris will be there. The Initiative return this weekend. EPW Tag Team Champions, the Twins of Salem, are in action. Women's Division action. Our Women's Division Champion Nix will be in action. Batty the American Batty is on the card. DDT Diana Taylor will be there. The Pinnacle Princess Little Bit will be in action. Plus Erica Torres is back this TV taping, as well as the debut of Audrey Allen, which I'm super excited about. And plus Makari Candy and our women's division will be showing out this weekend. And then our Apex champion Wonder Boy will be in action this weekend. The sellout Daniel Nova will be there this weekend. And of course, if you were at our last television tapings, then you know that he's got some explaining to do. And he and the executive order. And it's just going to be a big taping. You guys cannot miss this taping this weekend. It is going to be incredible. We're super excited about it. And then looking past this weekend, our next big event, we'll be announcing the card here coming up pretty soon. And excited about our first trip back to Ripley in 2025. We cannot wait. We always have a big crowd in Ripley. It's always a fun time. So make sure and go to epwwrestlingms.com right there. Yep, right there, down below my finger, and grab those tickets. You can actually on the front row. You can actually pick the seat that you want to sit in. So that is your seat. And then second row back is all general admission, of course. But make sure to grab your tickets for Ripley, Mississippi, coming up on February the 1st. February the 1st. And then our next television taping after that, '15th as well. And we also understand that Downtown Bruno will be back with us on February 15th. So it's going to be exciting night of action as well. And man, like I said, we've just got a lot going on at EPW right now. Fixed to be making some pretty big announcements. And we are super, super excited about some stuff coming up. You just have no idea. So let's see. So we can talk a little bit longer. I've got a few more minutes. Like I said, if you got anything you want to ask me, anything you guys want to talk about, anything EPW, anything WWE, Lord, there's all kinds of stuff to talk about there right now. Whatever you got, just throw it in the comments, and we will, man, we'll talk a little bit about some wrestling, and man, I'll hang out for as long as you guys want to hang out, as long as it ain't too long. As long as it ain't too long. Let's see. Referee Just Mike. Let's see. What's up, people? Hope all is well with everyone. Can't wait for Saturday night. Definitely going to be a good one, man. This Saturday night, guys, you have no idea. You have no idea. This Saturday night is going to be huge. Yeah, we're going to be making some announcements here coming up past February. I'm telling you guys, March and April are going to be insane for EPW. You just have no idea some of the stuff we've got lined up. We're going to be announcing that pretty soon. I know I keep saying that, but we're going to be making some announcements here really soon. Halloween podcast, my friends over there. Nice, we'll be there. We'll see you Saturday. Man. If you I'll put that back up there. If you haven't checked out the Halloween podcast, it is incredibly cool. Make sure to go check that out. I am a Halloween guy. Like, Halloween is my favorite, probably my favorite holiday of the year. I do like Christmas, of course, but Halloween is one of my favorites, and that's what they talk about. So I love those guys over there. So make sure to check those guys out. Let's see, those guys from Facebook. Let's see. All right, we got a comment from YouTube. What is up, Mr. Brian? Hey, from Michigan. What is going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying warm in Michigan, man. Michigan weather is tough this time of the year. I've been to Michigan once. I went to Detroit once, and then drove on up to Flint. And I cannot remember what time of the year it was, but it was cold when it shouldn't have been cold for somebody from the South. I know that. But, man, Brian, appreciate you taking us out tonight. And if you haven't done already, which I'm sure you have, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button over there on YouTube. Much appreciated. By the way, guys, make sure to check out Saturday morning's episode of EPW over on YouTube. It's an incredible episode. James Ellsworth pops up this week's episode, and all kinds of stuff. So it's a crazy episode of EPW Wrestling. So make sure to check that out over on our YouTube channel. It premieres Saturday mornings at 11 o'clock Central Time. Man, check that out. And then, of course, if you're here in North Mississippi, check us out on Check us out on My Mississippi. We're on 11 o'clock on Saturday morning on My Mississippi here in North Mississippi. If you're over the Delta, check us out over there. We're on a couple of different stations over there, so just check us out for the listings. I think we come on at 11, and then a repeat comes on at 6, I think. And then if you are in North Alabama, My 8 Alabama out of Huntsville, check us out there on Sunday at 12:30. So, man, it is EPW weekend every weekend somewhere. So we're all over the place. But if you're from Michigan, obviously check us out on YouTube each and every week, and then we're pumping out a lot of content on our YouTube channel, and we're actually working on a premium YouTube where you can see matches that do not air on doesn't actually air on our broadcast channel, or it's not on the episode. They're feature matches for YouTube Premium only. So we're working on that. And then there's going to be some live streams and stuff that happen only on our YouTube Premium. So be looking for that. And it will be a little bit of a fee for that, but we're talking about like $3 or $4 a month, so not much at all. And you will also be able to see each weekly episode early. You'll be able to see it probably on Thursdays versus the Saturday when everybody else does. So make sure and be looking for that. Be looking for that. Oh, let's see what else is here. Move my mic around a little bit. Let's see. It says Facebook user on my end. That's kind of weird. Marco Harris, my favorite wrestler in EPW. Man, Marco Harris is killing it everywhere right now. Probably one of the first times this has ever happened. EPW champion showed up at Memphis Wrestling just last weekend. Marco was part of the Grind City Rumble, and man, went toe to toe with Joe Hendry, if you can believe that. So, yeah, Marco is killing it right now. Our current EPW champion. Let's see. Let's see. Brian says, "Love EPW, man. We sincerely appreciate that. Continue to watch, man. It's only going to go up from here. I promise." Man, this is 2025 is going to be an incredible year for us. It is cold. I'm sure it is cold in Michigan. It's cold out here in the South, and like we call cold 50 degrees, and that's probably a heat wave for you guys in Michigan. Let's see. I mean, that's a shame. Not sure what you're talking about there, but I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping that we end up back in Batesville this year. I might try to see if I can find out an answer about that before too long. See, will EPW be going to an hour long? I get asked that all the time. Possibly. Right now, the plan is to stay a 30-minute show like we have been, just because I feel like it's easy to watch, and that's the feedback that we get, that it's a very easy show to watch. It's not, you don't find yourself about 40 minutes into it, kind of like, I've been watching this a while. It's the fastest 30 minutes that you probably sit through watching television. So we do get that question a lot. Been getting it for a long time, but maybe at some point. But probably for the foreseeable future, we're probably going to continue to be a 30-minute show. I will give you this. I will give you this little nugget. So sometimes, if things run over from our television show, from our broadcast television show that's on the television channels, if it runs over, then the folks on YouTube and our Roku channel, make sure to download our Roku channel. Man, we've got like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers on our Roku channel. It took off quick. But anyway, if you watch it, what I call digitally, whether you watch it on YouTube or Roku, then a lot of times you see an extended version where our broadcast program is normally 28 minutes and 30 seconds. Our YouTube and the YouTube and the Roku version have been up to 35 minutes before, just because we can, we own that spot, so we can kind of do what we want to with it. So, so be sure, like I said, even if you watch it on broadcast TV, subscribe to us on YouTube, download the Roku app, and check us out there, because you may see more there than you actually see on the television program. Let's see. Good question there. I appreciate that. Let's see. Just Mike. I so wish we could. A lot of people say that. There's a lot of things that go into that, into everything that we do, Mike, on Saturday nights now. You just have to double that. Let's see. Can't wait for premium, man. Yeah. I'm hoping that goes up in the next couple of weeks. We've got a lot of content that we can post, a lot of matches that have never seen the light of day that we can post. Of course, I'm planning on getting on here and live streaming and talking to just premium members. So yeah, so I'm excited about it. I hope we get that off the ground here pretty soon. Hoping so. We're just trying to get a lot of stuff loaded up for it and ready for it before we don't want to launch and have like 2 videos ready for you guys. We want to have a lot of content ready for you already. Let's see. Andrew Calvin, let's see. I hope EPW has great summer shows, spring too. Man, the spring, if the rest of the year lines up anything like the spring is going to, then it's going to be a wild year. That's all I've got to say. It is going to be a wild wild year. Let's see. All right. Like I said, I've got a few more minutes, guys. If anybody's got any questions, any comments, anything you want to throw in about anything, hey, we'll talk some wrestling. Just man, throw it in the comments. That's all you got to do. I'll answer anything, whether it gets me in trouble or not. I'll answer anything. I don't care. I don't care. Let's see. Excited about the premium membership, man. Yeah. Like I said, I hope we get that launched here maybe within the next 2 weeks. I know there's kind of an approval process with YouTube for that, so we're actually kind of in the middle of that, waiting on them to okay us for our EPW Premium. So hopefully once we get the green light from YouTube, then we will launch it. We will launch it. Let's see. What do I want to talk about? Man, I want to talk about what you guys want to talk about. What are you interested in right now? What is going on? Let's see. What do you guys want to talk about? Just throw me a question. It don't matter what it is. Just throw a question in the comments. We'll talk about it. Let's see. Praying for EPW in Batesville, Mississippi. Enjoy it. But that, what we got in the ring. Oh Lord, I actually forgot about that. Yeah, that was funny. I guess probably the thing I remember most about Batesville last year was, man, it was right in the middle. If you guys don't remember, especially if you live here in the South, it was like we had a heat wave last summer. Like it is nobody's business. Like it was like triple digits for a couple of weeks or whatever. And lucky for us, the EPW show in Batesville, which was outside, it was part of the North. I think it's the Northwest Mississippi Fair and Rodeo. We were actually outside for that, and it was so hot. But man, we had a great crowd out there, stuck it out. We had some great matches and had a good time, and hopefully we'll be back in Batesville, but hopefully it won't be as hot. I hope not, man, because I'm gonna tell you, this old fat boy here don't care anything about sweating that much anyway. Let's see. That was hilarious. Yeah, I remember the lady you're talking about. The bad for her is she pulled a stunt that she pulled, but right behind her there was like 8 sheriff's deputies right behind her. So yeah, it was the worst possible time to try to pull a stunt like she pulled. But yeah, it was wild. Let's see, EPW is awesome. Ed Edwards one night before TNA Genesis, WWE and the TNA partnership is phenomenal. Man, I'm going to tell you, I've been watching wrestling since 1989, I believe, and WWE partnering with any other promotion like that, I never, ever dreamed I'd see. And to be honest with you, I think if Vince McMahon was still in power, we still would never see it. So that's really incredible. I have friends that work for TNA, and that is nothing but something positive for TNA, and I hope it opens doors for a lot of those guys over there, because I have always said that TNA/Impact was one of the best produced wrestling shows on television, and I honestly believed it should have gotten a lot more roses than it did. But now I think the gate and the door is wide open for that, and just a lot of the crossover you've seen already. Jordan Gray showing up at Royal Rumble, Joe Hendry showing up at NXT. Some of the stuff that's happened already is it's incredible. It's incredible moments for wrestling fans, and it's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing, and I'm excited about it. And yeah, Eddie Edwards is going to be at EPW the night before TNA Genesis. So, man, that's awesome. That really is. Let's see. It was hot. Man, it sure was. It was hot in Batesville. It was hot in Batesville. Let's see. Not sure I can mention it yet, but there's a new tag team that might shake things up in the near future. There is a new tag team at EPW, and man, what a welcome to EPW they got, and you guys will see that here in the next. You'll see that this weekend, as a matter of fact. So make sure and check out this weekend's episode of EPW Wrestling, and you'll see what Just Mike was talking about, and that tag team will also be in action this weekend. So so make sure and check that out. But I'm excited to see what happens with our with the latest tag team. Say she was tore up. She sure was. Bless her heart. It was a good day to be tore up, though, man. It was hot. If I had been working, I may have been there with her. Anyway, I got a couple more minutes. Just throw your questions in the comments, and we will talk about it. But like I said, like I mentioned earlier, if you have not gotten your tickets for this Saturday, then you need to get those now. They're getting ticket supplies are getting slim, so make sure EPWWrestlingMS.com, grab your tickets, and while you can. And I'm going to tell you, because the last few television tapings we've had have been almost standing room only. So if you haven't gotten tickets yet, make sure and grab those as soon as possible. And VIP doors open Saturday at 6 p.m. Bell time is at 7:30. And Eddie Edwards is going to be at EPW this weekend. Eddie Edwards is going to be in the Mid-South for the first time ever outside of Impact this weekend, this Saturday, day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Let's see. Enjoyed meeting you for the first time. In Batesville. I remember that. Yeah, I'm proud you finally come over and introduced yourself. I've seen you online, and you join our lives all the time, but we've never met in person. I appreciate you coming by and saying hello and introducing yourself. Let's see. See you Saturday, buddy. Yep, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Saturday. It is going to be awesome. I cannot wait. But let's see. So this thing is kind of crazy. So when I see your chats, it's weird. It doesn't tell me, it just says Facebook user. It doesn't tell me who's actually sending the comment. So, and I don't know why. That's kind of weird. But let's see. How does this work? See, the LA Hustlers want a shot at those tag titles. Hey, man, it's an open door. So, it is an open door, so you never know when you may see the LA Hustlers show up at EPW. I say this all the time, and literally this happens. Anybody can show up at EPW. You never know who's going to show up. You never know. Never know who's going to show up at EPW. All right, guys. If nobody has anything else, then probably fixing to jump off of here. And I've got some work to do. I got some prep work to do for this weekend. It's going to be a busy weekend. I'll be headed up to Premier Pro Wrestling tomorrow night up in Dyer, Tennessee, and then I've got to be in Memphis early Saturday morning to pick up Eddie Edwards at the airport, and then we're headed over to EPW for the talent seminar. So Eddie Edwards is actually doing a wrestling seminar with current wrestlers and referees, and man, we're going to have a house full at that seminar. It is incredible, but it's going to be a busy weekend. So I've got some work to do. So guys, I appreciate everybody jumping on tonight and talking just a little bit. and helping out with this new piece of software we got, which I've still am not totally used to. I'm assuming you guys can hear me because you've been interacting with what I've been saying, but I don't know that the comments have been popping up on the screen like they're supposed to. I have no idea. But anyway, guys, like I said, appreciate everybody jumping on tonight, talking a few minutes of wrestling. If you haven't, like I said, if you haven't gotten your tickets for this Saturday, make sure and get those as soon as possible. There's not a lot left. EPWWrestlingMS.com. Grab those now. You may not be able to buy them at the door. They may just not be there. So make sure to get those tickets early. And man, Saturday night, like I said, VIP doors open at 6 o'clock. Our general doors open at 6:30, and then bell time is at 7:30. And we have got a huge card lined up for our television tapings this weekend that I promise you do not want to miss. So, guys, take care of yourselves. Hope everybody has a good week. I hope I see everybody this coming Saturday at EPW, and go grab those tickets while you can. So, we'll see you Saturday night. Thank you, everybody. Have a good week.